Today's topic is India, New Zealand relations and Prime Minister Narendra Modi's historic visit to New Zealand in July 2026. Let us first understand why this visit is in the news. Prime Minister Narendra Modi visited New Zealand on the 10th and 11th of July 2026. This is a historic visit because it marks the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister to New Zealand in nearly 40 years. During the visit, Prime Minister Modi held bilateral talks with New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon in Auckland. The discussions focused on strengthening cooperation in trade, defense, security, technology, education and the Indo-Pacific region. Now let us understand the background of India and New Zealand relations. India and New Zealand established diplomatic relations in the year 1952. Since then, both countries have maintained friendly relations based on democratic values, mutual respect and cooperation. In March 2025, New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon visited India, giving fresh momentum to bilateral ties. Prime Minister Modi's visit in 2026 builds on that progress and aims to deepen cooperation across multiple sectors. Now let us look at the major outcomes of this historic visit. The most significant achievement was the elevation of India and New Zealand's relationship to a strategic partnership. Both countries also adopted a roadmap to 2030, which provides a long-term vision for strengthening cooperation. During the visit, 18 agreements were signed covering defense, trade, security, maritime cooperation and several other strategic sectors. These agreements are expected to enhance collaboration and create new opportunities for both countries.
Let us understand the key areas of cooperation. In the area of trade, both countries agreed to expand bilateral trade, improve market access and strengthen supply chains. In defense and security, they decided to enhance defense cooperation, maritime security and collaboration in the Indo-Pacific region. In education, both countries will promote academic collaboration and student mobility. In technology, they will focus on innovation, digital cooperation and emerging technologies. In agriculture, the emphasis is on dairy technology, food processing and agricultural research. During his visit, Prime Minister Modi also addressed the Indian community in Auckland. He appreciated the contribution of the Indian diaspora to New Zealand's society, economy and cultural diversity and highlighted the role of the diaspora in strengthening bilateral relations. Now the important question is, why is New Zealand important for India? Strategically, New Zealand is an important partner in the Indo-Pacific region. Cooperation with New Zealand supports maritime security and promotes a free, open and rules-based international order. Economically, New Zealand offers opportunities for expanding trade, investment, dairy technology, agriculture, food processing and innovation. From a geopolitical perspective, although New Zealand is not a member of the Quad, it works closely with Quad countries on several regional initiatives and contributes to peace, stability and cooperation in the wider Indo-Pacific architecture. From the UPSC perspective, this topic has an important constitutional linkage. Article 51 of the Indian Constitution directs the state to promote international peace and security. Article 73 explains the extent of the executive power of the Union in matters relating to external affairs and foreign policy. Now let us quickly revise some important prelims facts. Remember that this is the first visit by an Indian Prime Minister to New Zealand in nearly 40 years. India and New Zealand have elevated their relationship to a strategic partnership. Both countries have adopted a roadmap to 2030. Their cooperation now covers defense, trade, maritime security, education, technology and several other strategic sectors. Now let us solve a few UPSC prelims practice questions. Question 1. The recent India and New Zealand strategic partnership primarily aims to strengthen cooperation in defense, trade and maritime security. What is the correct answer? The answer is all three. Therefore, the correct option is D. Question 2. Which article of the Indian Constitution directs the state to promote international peace and security? The correct answer is Article 51. Question 3. Which of the following statements is correct? India and New Zealand recently elevated their relationship to a strategic partnership. Therefore, the correct answer is option B. Finally, here is a GS paper to mains practice question. India's engagement with New Zealand reflects its broader Indo-Pacific strategy. Discuss the significance of the recent India-New Zealand strategic partnership for India's economic and strategic interests. To conclude, Prime Minister Narendra Modi's historic visit to New Zealand marks a significant milestone in India's foreign policy. It strengthens bilateral cooperation in defense, trade, technology, education and maritime security while reinforcing India's strategic presence in the Indo-Pacific region. For UPSC aspirants, this topic is highly important because it connects international relations, governance, the constitution and current affairs, making it relevant for both the preliminary and main examinations. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned for more daily UPSC current affairs analysis, prelims practice questions and GS mains answer writing discussions.